to the Improved Garage YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. So today I have a very brief unboxing. It's another product from Schiit, SCHIIT, the company, not the curse word. So Schiit makes hi-fi audio products. I have a Schiit DAC, a Schiit headphone amp, a Schiit EQ. I've talked about them in the past. I need to do a review on them. In this room, I have these Emotiva B1 Plus bookshelf speakers and an Emotiva A100 amplifier. And what I found is I switch back and forth between the Audio Engine B5 and the PC as my audio source, and I end up unplugging and plugging in RCAs all the time here. So I was looking for a good source switcher, and I was able to come across this one that's made by Schiit, and it actually matches my my Schiit stack. So here's the box as it comes. There's always Schiit stickers included in there. Have a nice stack of them. So it's a SYS, SYS, passive preamp. SYS stands for Switch Your Stuff. It's a simple volume control and a 2-input switcher. There are no magic elves inside making your sound better, but then again, there are no evil elves making it sound worse. Use it for volume control, for power monitors, use it with a speaker amp. That's really about it. So here's the unit itself. It's a black, it's available in black and silver. I got the black one to match all of my other components. And this is pretty much it. It's in one, in two, out. It's a volume knob and a 1-2 knob. That's it, simple. Now this is the same form factor as the other Schiit equipment that I have. So let's say, you know, in your Schiit stack, you wanted to have the Modi preamp, and you also wanted to have another audio source and have those both be able to go to the same headphone amp. You could just put this right in the stack and it would play. Now, in my case, I'm going to be putting it here with my Audio Engine B5. So that's going to go there like that. And I have these Amphenol RCA cables that are currently plugged into my amp. So I will go here and connect those to the out, just like that. And then I also ordered these the other day. And these are a 1/8 inch to RCA cable. They're made by the company Ugreen. They came from Amazon, but they're really nice actually. They have a wrapped casing, and they are, these ones are 6 feet in length. I did also order a pair of 3-foot ones that are not here yet. They should be here reasonably any day now. So what I want to do is connect this to the little Lenovo mini PC that I have here, and I will plug that into the SYS as number 2. Grab some royalty-free music. On YouTube. Okay, so I can switch my sources. I have a volume knob, and it seems to work great. Cool. Well, that works well. So I'm just waiting for a set of short RCAs to come in and a 3-foot version of that same audio cable so that I can clean this up a little bit. All right, so the rest of my RCA cables finally came in. So I got these from Amazon, which are a brand name Schiit SYS. They're gold-plated connectors. They're like a 6-inch length. They look fairly nice. Professional low noise microphone cable. I got these, and I also got a shorter length of this U-grain 1/8 inch to RCA cable. So we have the RCAs, and we have the 1/8 inch to RCA, and these are the ends on them, so you can kind of see what they look like. I think that they're super nice, and they do have this braided casing. Time will tell how they hold up. It's kind of the same thing with the RCAs. They've got a nice end on them. They're just kind of heat shrink coated. There's the right one has red, and the left one does not. And then we can kind of see the cabling required to make this work. So basically my goal here is to have 2 different sources. I've got the computer and I've got the B-Fi as my 2 sources going into the SYS, going into the amplifier. So on the SYS, the output RCAs are going directly to the amplifier, and they're just a little 2-foot RCA cable. And then on the computer, I'm going to use these short 3-foot headphone to RCA cables. Plug this in here. And the idea here is, we're using the internal DAC inside the computer. It's nothing spectacular, but it's going to be used for, like, hey, I want to, take a Zoom meeting out here. I want to watch a YouTube video quick, or something along those lines. So these RCAs are going to plug into the SYS. 1 and 2. And then the short RCAs are going to go from the audio engine to the SYS, like that. 1 and 2. Okay. So now I can switch between my 2 inputs, and I can play music through my amplifier from both sources. I have a couple other little things to clean up there in terms of my RCAs. So, thanks for watching. Pretty basic, the SYS and the cables, but it's a nice way to add input switching to something like this integrated amplifier that might not have input switching because it's not a true receiver. It's instead a, just an amplifier with an in and an out. Very basic.